Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space.
He gets big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Konate gets it away. Palmer. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram. That's an excellent interception. And he thumps it clear. Aims beyond the defence. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And it's Gravenberch. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now that's well seen too. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great defending, strong and determined. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Osimhen. Played out towards the right wing. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a cute ball. Chooses to go back, caresses it through, and that has been cleared. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nicely aimed pass. Bellingham. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Bellingham. He can get that clear. Gravenberch. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid have reclaimed it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, can they... He's having a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Palmer. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. In with the challenge. Looking for the run. Ndika makes the interception. Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Cross from Hakimi. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's on it, can he get away? Vinicius Junior, and the shot! Yes! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nuno Mendes shapes to shoot. Palmer has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Gravenberch. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So off we go once more. Gravenberch. Paris Saint-Germain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Barella looking to play him in. Hakimi. Now it's Osimhen. Knocks it into space. Barella has created 1 goal already. Barella. Nuno Mendes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's cut it out. And he can clear it away. Palmer tries to play it through. And he's whipped it across. It's a goal kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Fires it in low. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Madrid really do look to have it all sewn up here. And that is expertly dealt with. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gravenberch. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that was very necessary. Barella gets across and deals with it. Nuno Mendes. And it's Barella. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Danger averted for now. Gravenberch. And it's Barella. Bellingham. That's a good ball. Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 27.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's got... Goes for a shot! No mistake! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. Chance, surely! And he hits the net! They're back within reach!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So is this the start of a comeback? That's really well manoeuvred. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gravenberch. Pedri. Great vision. Good take, and is he in?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Goes down, but nothing given. That'll be a throw. Konate. Mendes goes steaming forward. Good read, needed to be. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one. And he's in on goal. That's tidy. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Pulisic. Now it's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Tries to pass it through. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Timber. That is ended up in no man's land.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Gravenberch. Ndika did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. spread it left. De Jong with the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rafael Leao. Timber. And that will be it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. Oh, what has happened here? Tries to pass it through. It's a threatening ball. No way through, so has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Opts to chance! Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Thuram! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for the run, and it's been played through. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Palmer. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Cucurella. Now he's got space here. And that is out of play. Thuram was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Barella. Gravenberg, nice looking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Barella. Rafael Leao. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Mbappe! And he's there to belt it away. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Gravenberg. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Palmer. Vinicius Junior. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Hakimi. And it's Bellingham. Oh, super ball. He's picked his way through. Drilled in low. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So, what can they make of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Palmer.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he's not getting any further than that. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. That's good running with the ball. He has a look up. He tries a shot! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. And he's gone looking for safety. Gravenberch. Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time
7.
for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 20. El
Cleared
dorsal
without
10.
hesitation.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, el dorsal 24,
Vinicius Junior.
el dorsal 18,
Promising position.
el dorsal 30. Messi, cambio de jugadores.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's managed to get rid. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Now this could be a chance. Matheus Cunha looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
This is Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to get it away. Barella under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Can he get it through? Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vinicius Junior, good driving run.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ruben Dias, and he's forced to go back. Now, can they get him away? Gravenberg. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Dembele. Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ruben Dias with the clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. And they've been given a corner. Desperate defending required here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a